And welcome to my little video on Corfe Castle. Here we are in the grounds, just inside the outer bailey. The stocks there, I don't think they're real ones. I think they're just there for decoration, I think. So there she is. Okay, so a quick bit of history while we walk up towards the drawbridge. Well, what's left of where it would be. So our Corfe Castle was built over quite a few years. Originally, the structure was built in 1086 by William the Conqueror. And then in 1106, his son Henry I ordered the building of the keep as a prison for his brother, Robert of Normandy. And that was because he was threatening to take the English throne. So that's where the keep came from, and that's that really tall building that's just up on your right-hand side there. In 1202, King John had a royal residence built, and then Edward I improved the defences of the castle and the gatehouses. And then Henry VII made a lot of home improvements so that his mother, Lady Margaret, would come and visit the castle. So here we are standing on what would have been the drawbridge. And this is the Swanage Railway and the Swanage steam train, which just runs alongside. Can you see why I like this place? It's awesome. Look at that country, look at that view, and it's not even a nice day today. It's a bit grim and... Okay. I can't remember where we went next. I think it was the gatehouse. It might have been the keep. It was probably the keep. There we go. That was just a little bit about the village. And that's the keep. What's left of it. So this is the inside of the gatehouse, where they would be able to look down and nobody could see them looking out there through that little, what I suppose would be a window. Now this was as you go into the inner ward of the castle, which is the heart of the castle, where the kings and queens and the knights sat when they visited the castle, and all the domestic servants would be sort of living in the castle with them. All the ordinary people would have been outside working in the grounds. So, pretty grim place. I wouldn't like to have been locked up in there. There we go. And that's the outer bailey, beyond the walls. As you can see, very green and peaceful. I don't suppose it was like that in the castle's heydays. I expect there was stables and workshops and loads of people, markets and things like that. So that would be that's your moat. And I don't believe, I think I'm correct in saying that it was ever had any water in. I think it was always a dry moat. That's the hill I walked up. Yes, my legs were killing me by the time I got to the top of there. We had to have a rest at the top. So where did we get up to? I can't remember. I did write some notes. There we go. In 1572, after 500 years as a royal residence, the castle became a stately home when Queen Elizabeth I sold it to Sir Christopher Hatton. And then in 1635, it was bought by the Chief Justice, Sir John Banks, and his wife, Lady Margaret. And there you go, that's the outside of the castle, where all the farming would be done. Yeah, so the beginning of the end, Corfe Castle and the English Civil War. Corfe Castle was the last royalist stronghold in southwest England. You can see how hard it would have been to attack. It was very high up and in a really good place. So the owner at the time was Lady Banks, and she defended the castle against the parliamentarian siege, but in 1646 the castle fell because Colonel Pitman betrayed them, and then the parliamentarians destroyed the castle so it couldn't be used by the royalists again. It did take them 6 months and a lot of gunpowder. What a shame. But it does live on, and the villagers took some of the stone to rebuild their houses as well. So some of the stones are out in the houses in the village, which is nice. So there we go. That's my Corfe Castle.